Ali Drew for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm joined by heavyweight prospect Tommy Carty, who is here in Belfast just in the public workout. How are you feeling in fight week?
Feeling great. Look, really excited for this one. Usually I'm excited for the fight, but I'm excited for the occasion this time because I'm bringing all the Dubs fans with me as well, you know.
Have you got a big crowd coming up?
Massive crowd coming Saturday. Biggest crowd I've ever had at a fight, and I'm delighted I can finally do it, you know what I mean? First time fighting in Ireland as a pro, and also first time fighting in Ireland in probably about 5-6 years, you know? So it's going to be big, it's going to be fairly mental, yeah.
Do you feel any pressure with that? It's the first pro fight you've had in Ireland. Do you feel pressure with the fact that you're bringing in so many fans as well?
There's a bit of pressure that comes with it, but only if you let it get to you, you know what I mean? I'm kind of happy, you know? There's that bit of expectation now. Everybody's coming to see. All my sponsors back home are coming to see. So it's good to be able to show off in front of these guys. So, and great platform, great stage to do it on. So I'm delighted, you know? I'm happy with the pressure.
What kind of performance are you wanting on Saturday night? Are you wanting to make a statement in there?
Yeah, statement performance, 100%. I know everybody, boxer always says, you know, best camp, the best I've been, and statement performance, but I mean it, genuinely, you know. I could have said that before my last couple of performances, but now I'm starting to settle a bit more, you know. It's been my fourth fight. I'm after doing some good rounds in the last while, sparring across the water and stuff like that, so I'm feeling really good at the moment.
And you're getting top level sparring in for this early on in your career?
Yeah, top level sparring. It keeps coming back to the sparring I'm getting at the moment, and from people I speak to in boxing, you know, they say sparring, you learn more in your couple of years, first years sparring than you do in your fights at all, you know, because you're putting situations in sparring with these world champions I sparred that you wouldn't get put in your fights. So I'm getting top level experience, and it's showing, you know, it's really showing, because when I spar guys similar level to myself and below, it's just a mismatch nearly, you know what I mean? So I'm really happy with how the career's going so far.
Now, obviously you are heavyweight, so that division domestically, we say domestic, it's world level, but it's in the UK. Is that something that you're excited to be part of? There's a lot of prospects, similar sort of level as you, 3-0, 4-0 at the moment. For you to be in the mix with all that, is that perfect timing for you?
Absolutely, yeah. It's always been an exciting division, but at the moment it's blowing up, which is great. I have some domestic stuff I want to take care of first here in Ireland, you know, just because I'm, 3-0, 4-0, I get put in that bracket of the lads in England, but you have to remember I'm Irish, so I want an Irish title, Celtic title, and then we'll mix it up, you know what I mean? Because everybody over there fights for their British and Commonwealth. I don't qualify for either, you know, so I want to fight for my own. So I have my own domestic scene to take care of, and then absolutely European level we meet, all these guys will meet, you know what I mean? So it's really exciting.
So is that the path for you? You're looking for those Irish titles first? Are you looking to do that sooner rather than later?
Yeah, it puts kind of things in perspective, because otherwise it's just a bit random, the journey. I want to win an Irish title. I want to be the first guy since Tyson Fury to win the Irish title, so that means an awful lot to me, you know. Then maybe a Celtic title, because I know there's a couple of guys that can fight for that, and it's still relevant to me. It's a title that I'm eligible for, and then kick on from there, European level and world level then. That's the pathway that I see myself. Now, it might not go that way, but that's what we're headed for, you know.
Do you have your eyes on anyone in particular in the division that you think you'd like to fight in the near future?
There's plenty of guys I can name now, you know. I don't want to start name calling because it just creates animosity. I might need to spar these guys, but you know, anybody, yeah, absolutely anyone, because I think I'm a very distinct style in heavyweight boxing, and that's obviously, you know, hence the reason I've been getting all this sparring, is because it's quite distinct and it's unusual. I think it'll be difficult to be for anybody, so I'm looking forward to mixing up when I get to European level and world level. I think it'll be a very hard guy to beat, you know. I don't want to go into it too much, but
don't give away anything.
No, not to give away anything, but I really live the lifestyle, you know. I live this, and so early in my career I put so much into it. I know everybody puts a lot into it, but I'm all in here, so I'm looking forward to seeing how far we can push the boat out, you know.
Now, world level in heavyweight is, everyone's talking about it at the moment. Obviously we have the huge rematch between Usyk and AJ coming up in just over 2 weeks, I think it is.
Yeah.
How do you see that going?
This time round I think AJ beats him. Yeah, I definitely do. I think AJ's going to impose his size, his aggression, and use his long straight punches to his advantage. I think it's going to be a complete different fight. The only thing I would say is that if Usyk comes to try and fight a different fight, but what could he possibly do? I think AJ's best beats Usyk's best. You know, heavyweight versus cruiserweight. I think the bigger guy wins all day if he utilises his tools correctly, and I think he is. You know, and he's doing great work with Robert Garcia and Angel Hernandez. So I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product. I'm looking forward to the fight. Everybody's talking about the fight. It's appealing to the masses now because last time it was so big. Now it's in Saudi. It's a big spectacle. So I'm looking forward to it.
And do you think that, you mentioned him earlier, Tyson Fury should, whether he's retired, we don't know, but do you think he should fight the winner of that? Do you think that that's going to happen?
I think, you know, Tyson Fury fights the winner of this fight. It's the biggest fight in the history of boxing ever by a long shot. Personally, that's what I think, you know, in terms of how big the event would be, how much it would mean, the magnitude of the event. It'd be crazy. And like the way their paths have gone, there is no bigger fight to make. The winner of this fight, and especially if AJ wins this fight, is the biggest fight ever, definitely.
We all hope that we see it, but
oh yeah,
fingers crossed. It was meant to happen before, it didn't, but hopefully it will this time.
Yeah, absolutely. I know it was meant to happen before, but I think you know, the stars are aligning this time. I think there's fairly likely it'll happen this time. He doesn't stay retired if AJ wins. If Usyk wins, I don't know, he might stay retired because that's a difficult fight, you know, a difficult fight for anybody, but I don't think their styles gel well, you know, so if AJ wins this fight, which I think he will, we'll see that mega fight, finally.
Fingers crossed. Well, enjoy fight week and best of luck on Saturday night.
Absolutely, thanks very much for having me on.
Thanks.